here is the challenger, Jaimy Coxx.
Hello, wrestling fans. I am Mud Puppet Joel. He is Mud Puppet Ryan. We are the Mud Puppets, back with another match. We had ourselves a one-week hiatus, but we're back with the match of the week. And today we're going to watch Jaimy Coxx take on Austin Manix for the MPW Heavyweight Championship.
A big matchup, Joel, between two guys who do not like each other. They have a history of screwing one another over when they get the chance. And I think tonight, all that past history, all that aggression is going to come out. And Jaimy Coxx getting up close and personal with the fans here.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that happens at an MPW show. This is our last match from the December 1st show, almost 2 months out now. And the next show is coming up on February 23rd. Once again, that will be at Bouncing Off the Walls in Wyandotte. That is located at 3887 4th Street. And if you'd like more information on that card, you can check out Facebook. You can look up Big Bubba Luscious' page, or you can call 734-246-9977. And that event, Ryan, sponsored by JJ's Pizza.
Delicious, delicious pizza. It doesn't get any better.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I'm sure it's good.
Come on.
There's a lot of good pizza in this area.
There is a lot of good pizza in this area. I will contend that JJ's is the best, and they are promoting a big-time show here. I can't wait for it, Joel. It's going to be a pretty stacked card.
You see, Johnny Delicious again was serving as the guest ring announcer for the night. I thought he did a pretty good job. He's a little antagonistic, but I liked it.
Well, Johnny mixes things up. You gotta love that.
One more note on that show, tickets, adults $12, kids 12 and under, just $5. And here's Austin Manix, who of course is also, you see the two belts there, the Viper Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion as well.
The man's draped in gold, Joel. You can't deny success, and Austin Manix is experiencing a ton of success here in his wrestling career. He's got 2 heavyweight titles, and when you're a champion, you know that you got that big target on your back. Every promotion you go to, you got guys gunning for you, looking at you. They're sending their best guys at you. And Jaimy Coxx is one of the best around, and I think it's going to be interesting to see what happens here against Austin Manix.
You've also got kids mouthing off at you in the crowd, so...
Well, Austin has not endeared himself to the crowd.
No.
You know, he's... I'll say it, Austin's a bit egotistical, but when you've got that much gold around your waist, it's hard not to be. It's hard not to be a little full of yourself.
Here comes the aforementioned Big Bubba Luscious here. Let's see what he has to say here.
First off, you need to fire this guy, because I've heard better sound at XICW, alright?
Hey, if you don't fire that man right now for screwing up the champ's entrance music, I'm not wrestling him at all.
Manix upset with the sound guy, not the usual sound guy we should mention. That's Bubba saying here.
Jaimy Coxx taking on the champion Austin Manix, but Corky, what are you doing out here?
Sure you want this?
Yeah, you kidding me? No. We're not refereeing this match because Jaimy Coxx, if I remember correctly, Jaimy Coxx last show said he's not Bubba's little bitch anymore.
True enough. Jaimy did say that.
I'm a good guy. I don't know what to do. But Corky to the back.
So Bubba's shipping referee Corky Robinson to the back.
I don't understand this.
I got a special referee for this match. Play that guy's music.
Got someone else in mind?
Oh boy.
Well, if you don't know, you're going to know in a few seconds. That is the music of the Motor City Monster, Eddie Venom. He's got certainly history with Jaimy Coxx, a little bit of recent history with Austin Manix. An interesting, perhaps controversial choice to officiate this heavyweight match.
Yeah, I gotta say, if you're Jaimy Coxx, you can't be happy with this. Your former tag team partner who you have grown extremely antagonistic with.
Well, that...
Yeah. Even though Jaimy Coxx did lose us to tag belts, I still got your back. I told you I was going to show these people. I got your butt. Let's do this. Just so you know, I'm going to call it right around the middle. Okay, no, yeah.
Those words are usually a sure sign that someone is not going to call it right down the middle, but we'll give Eddie Venom the benefit of the doubt. A little backstory here. Austin Manix won this title in a 6-man tournament. He won it in the finals, which was a triple threat match that featured himself, Eddie Venom, and Caleb Stills. And through the course of the night, Jaimy Coxx and Eddie Venom were both a part of that tournament, and both inadvertently cost each other their matches. They apparently made up after that. At the next show, Eddie was not there to defend the tag titles that Jaimy and himself then held. Big Bubba Luscious forced Jaimy Coxx into action, made Austin Manix, of all people, his partner that night. The two of them didn't get along, the partnership fell apart, and they lost those titles to Marvelous Action. And Eddie Venom, earlier in this night, on December 1st, cut a pretty mean promo at the top of the show, expressing how he was unhappy with it, but who knows, maybe at this point the two would patch things up backstage, I don't know.
I mean, it looks like, you know, Eddie Venom said he's going to call it down the middle, and maybe that's the case. I certainly hope so for both these men, because this should be a fantastic matchup. Austin Manix going to the outside, stretching a little bit. This is mind games, of course. He's trying to get in his opponent's head. He's trying to keep things at his own pace.
Well, Eddie Venom counting him out as he should. Now he's back into the ring, and Jaimy Coxx playing to the crowd a little bit, calling him a chicken.
Jaimy Coxx, he's become a fan favorite recently, and you know the fans really have seemed to get behind Jaimy. They respect his athletic ability, and I think they're pulling for a win for him here tonight.
Well, Jamie's one of those guys. He's been a fan favorite. He's been hated. Now back to being a fan favorite. He's kind of come full circle in front of these fans, and once again, you know, he broke off his ties with apparent ties, I guess, with Big Bubba Luscious. Now the fans gotta have someone new to hate, and Austin Manix, who certainly gives the fans a lot of reasons to hate him. Right there again, jawing with children.
Slides out again, and he is really, really taking his time getting things going here. He hit Jaimy Coxx with a big knee and then slid out of the ring. And once again, Eddie Venom giving him the count. Maybe a little bit of a slow count here.
You know, quick note on Eddie Venom, he vlogs, got a YouTube channel where he vlogs occasionally. He did announce a couple of weeks ago that this will be his final year of active wrestling. He mentioned he, you know, depending how he feels after that, he may wrestle here and there, occasional match. But come December of this year, he is retired.
Well, and that's a big loss to the local indie scene. Eddie Venom has been a staple here, you know, for a decade or more. It's sad to see Eddie go, but you certainly understand that. Every wrestler has their time, and they know it's time to go. And oh, big takedown there by Jaimy Coxx. Of course, Eddie Venom, Joel, you gotta say, this guy's still at the top of his game. He's a heavyweight title contender in every federation he goes to. So maybe he figures it's best to go out on top. And once again, Austin Manix just jawing with these kids.
Oh, Jaimy Coxx has had enough, and I can't blame him. Yeah, Austin Manix has been playing this game of cat and mouse for the first several minutes here, and finally Jaimy chases him to the outside, and he's going to make him pay into the boot of that fan sitting in the front row.
Some interactivity there with the fans.
And interactivity, is that a word?
I'm gonna go with it.
The other fan, a little bit of interactivity there as well. for going with it. Jamie's pretty amped up right now. Eddie looks like he's compelling both of them to perhaps bring this back into the ring.
But he's giving them some leeway. He's letting them go out there. He's letting them fight it out. And I like when a referee does that.
No problem with that. You let it go both ways. Oh, a nice shot there, though. Manix breaking the count, only to go right back outside and put a boot to the challenger.
The referee, yes, he is imploring them to come back in. They're out there doing brawling now. Oh, wow.
Whipped him into the post.
He took that.
Reckless abandon.
On.
Kick to the ribs. And Jaimy is in trouble on the outside now. Quickly, the tide is turned. Another kick to the side. Look at those kids. They're getting right up in that action. They didn't even care their mom's pulling them back.
Well, they're getting caught up in this hot action. I'm hearing a big shot. These guys going right at it. I'm surprised Jaimy Coxx is
going to whip
back.
them into the garbage cans. Oh, reversal to Jaimy.
Put a dent in that Rubbermaid.
Taste a little garbage water there. Everyone knows that's disgusting.
Absolutely.
On the outside, and dangerous place to be if you don't have the upper hand.
Absolutely. Bad enough to take a fall inside the ring, but to be knocked down on the hard floor, into chairs, into fans, you never know what could happen. Oh! And he hit him with
a Rob Van Dam action figure. He clubs him over the head with it.
The champion was just Van Terminated, I believe.
Now he's going to throw him over the table. The table of merchandise tipped over. Jaimy Coxx quite pleased with himself, and I believe that was referees Jason and Corky Robinson sitting back there, and Austin Manix was just chucked into their laps. And Corky looks like he is in some discomfort back there.
That merchandise is ruined, Joel.
Yeah, I've never seen a Rob Van Dam action figure used as a weapon, but, you know.
It's a first here at MPW.
Jaimy throwing Manix back, and Manix begging off now.
Manix might be hurt. He's holding his ribs. I think he's wanting a little bit of a timeout here.
I wouldn't give it to him, and I wouldn't trust him. I'd kick him right in his ugly face.
He's putting his hand out, and you shouldn't insult the champion like that. He's a very handsome young man.
Just
putting
saying.
His hand out.
Just saying.
He wants a shake hands.
Heat of the battle. This is no time for shaking hands. You want to shake hands before the match or after the match? That's one story. During the match, that never leads to anything good. Don't do it, Jaimy.
Jaimy's looking out to the fans, asking them, should I shake hands with the champion? He's going to do it.
This is foolish.
And
he gets kicked in the... Well, he deserved that kick to the gut. Shaking the man's hands. The man's the snake.
Oh, but it might backfire on him. Jaimy Coxx with a knee.
The stomach there. Nicely done.
Jaimy firing up, tosses him down to the canvas.
Well, I'll give Eddie Venom this. So far, he's done a fine job. He's given them a little bit of rope when they needed it. Otherwise, he stayed out of the fray.
Yeah. That's all you can really ask from a referee. Be unnoticed. Here's a cover. 1, 2. Very nice count. Very, very, very good count there.
Jaimy in control now. I might mention the upcoming show at Bouncing Off the Walls once again. You're going to see Tag Team Champions Marvelous Action defending against the Scum Dogs. Jaimy here. Oh, hits the turnbuckle with his knee.
Looking forward to seeing the tag champs in action, Joel. Always delight two high flyers there in Action Jackson and Mike Marvel. Guys who really excite against the wildly crazy Scum Dogs. And, ooh, the champion focused on that knee. Smart move there by Austin Manix.
Scum Dogs, Paul Bowser, and Creep, if nothing else. Very unique, entertaining team. Mark Joka will also be there defending the MCWA Heavyweight Championship. Not known yet who he will defend against. Now, Manix taking control after Coxx missed the splash and ran his knee into that turnbuckle and putting the boots to it. You can't fault the guy for that.
No, not at all. And he hit a nice, very innovative move there, Joel. A DDT on the ankle. And you can see the effect that's had on Jaimy Coxx's leg. He's holding that knee, and he's in trouble. Now, Manix switching it up and going to a reverse chin lock. Let's see how that works out.
And I gotta say, I don't agree with this. Look, I'm no wrestler, but just as a human being employing some logic here, a nice clothesline there. I keep going after that wounded knee. I chop his leg off.
That seems to make sense, but sometimes you get a man down and you lock in a hold and you see if you can just sap the strength out of him.
Of course, on February 23rd, we're also going to see the heated rivalry continue between MPW light cruiserweight champion Andy Musket and Kid Hybrid. That one is getting ugly. You can check out their last match here on YouTube. And you also have Movado taking on a newcomer to MPW, Bulldozer, who I'm told there's a pin. 1, 2, kick out. Kind of looked a little slow by Eddie Venom.
I thought it was a decent count.
You would. But anyways, Movado taking on this newcomer Bulldozer, who I hear dwarfs Movado. Here this man's in excess of 400 pounds.
Oh, that's going to be a lot of beef in the middle of the ring. Two big boys mixing it up.
I hope they've got it reinforced.
Here we go. Manix whips him in. Jaimy Coxx.
Trying to pull him down for the pin, but no. Oh, eats a leg drop. Manix, quick pin. There's the 1, 2. Good on you, Eddie's looking a little sluggish on those counts.
I thought they've been okay. I gotta say this though, Joel. Austin Manix has been one step ahead here in this matchup. He's really seems to be pressing his advantage.
Well, the injury to Coxx you can really see is it's hampering him.
It slowed him down.
Clotheslines in the corner. 4 or 5 at once. It's definitely slowed him down. Oh, Jaimy looks with it. Oh! Runs the knee right into the skull, and that could be it.
Vicious.
Another 2 count, kick out. And I tell you here, though, I don't know if Austin Manix has many leg submissions in his repertoire, but he might want to think about improvising one right here because I think it's prime time. Jaimy Coxx might tap out to a figure 4 leg lock, a single leg Boston Crab even.
You could be right. Austin Manix might think about utilizing it now that Coxx is seemingly down and out. He's going to whip him in here.
Off the ropes.
Oh, a rocker dropper, and he drops him right face first in the center of the ring. Beautiful move.
A desperation maneuver by Jaimy Coxx that he absolutely had to have to get back in this matchup.
Gives him a little bit of time to recover. The fans are getting into it, showing their support here for Jaimy Coxx. They would love to see a championship change here.
Blocks the punch, gives one of his own. Blocks another, nails him with another one. Blocks a third. Now Coxx is heating up, taking the advantage now. But will that knee hold up? Nice clothesline there. Don't need a knee to deliver a ferocious clothesline. Picks him up, slams him to the mat.
Beautiful body slam there. Jaimy Coxx is feeling it.
In my opinion, though, Jaimy, he's got to finish this quickly if he's going to win this match. But that spinning heel kick. We've seen Jaimy pull that off many times before, but if this goes too long, that knee, there's a 2, cannot get the 3 count. That knee is not going to get any better as this match goes on.
Every time Jaimy Coxx attempts an offensive maneuver, he's doing more damage to that knee. He's putting a lot of weight and a lot of pressure on it. I think Jaimy Coxx thought he might have had it there. He looks
talking to himself,
a little disillusioned.
He's got to gut it out if he wants that title to get back to his feet. And I'll tell you, this is one of the uglier feuds I've seen in MPW. It hasn't been very, lengthy, but it's been ugly. Got here. There you go. Coxx slips off, hammers him in the spine. Lucky he did. Looks like he's going for a pump handle slam here. Has him up. Oh! Turned it into a backbreaker, and that could be it for Manix. The 2.
Austin Manix able to squeak his shoulder up off the mat. That was a close one. That backbreaker was devastating.
We'll see if we get to their feet first.
Both guys have taken a lot of punishment.
Becomes a bit of a war of attrition at this point. Jaimy, another right, urging the fans on again. Manix holds the rope there and puts a boot into Jaimy's face.
That was vicious.
Jaimy comes again. Eats the mat.
That might be it, Joel.
Kick out once more. I give it to Jaimy Coxx. He's shown a lot of resilience here. Austin Manix has not been able to put him down for the 3 count.
There's no quitting Jaimy Coxx, that's for sure. Austin Manix talking a little bit to Eddie Venom there, maybe upset with the count.
He's heated now. Well, I thought some of those counts by Eddie were lethargic, a little sluggish.
I thought his count has been consistent. It might be a little slower than usual, but I thought it's been consistent.
I'll give it to you. He's been consistently slow. Here, see if Jaimy can recover now. He's in a world of hurt, though. And again, though, Manix not targeting the knee anymore, and to me, that's a big mistake. Coxx slips out of that one, puts the boot in the midsection. He's setting him up for his finisher. He's got him up and down. Coxx has got this thing if he just pins him.
We got a new champion.
1, 2. What?
Oh, Eddie's hurt his arm, Joel. Eddie Venom, I believe he pulled something in his shoulder there.
Eddie,
he's not used to refereeing.
Not used to refereeing. You hit the mat 3 times. No, I don't like this.
Something was pulled in his arm.
I think Eddie Venom is up to something here.
He's got to feel awful about that, not being able to finish
This is
that
where
count.
some animal instinct needs to kick in because Jaimy Coxx is about to be double-crossed, in my opinion.
I think Eddie is really hurt.
I don't think so. Low blow. Are you telling me Venom didn't see that? Oh, he saw it all right, laughing in his face. Pushes the man over. And yeah, he was consistent in those counts all night,
We have seen a miracle Eddie Venom recovers and Austin Manix retains. Wow, what an exciting finish.
1 second, Ryan. You know, I've just been informed by Big Bubba Luscious. February 23rd, Jaimy Coxx will take on Austin Manix and Eddie Venom with a mystery partner.
That is a huge main event, Joel.
Well, folks, we had fun calling this one for you. Another controversial ending. But we will see you next week. In the meantime, check us out, mudpuppets.com. We'd appreciate it.